Hello, welcome to Paw and Wellness channel. Have you ever heard your dog make a weird honking sound, almost like a goose? It can be pretty alarming, right? You're probably thinking, what on earth is that noise, and should I be worried? Well, you've come to the right place. Today, we're going to break down exactly what that goose honk cough could mean, from the most common causes to the more serious ones, and what you should do about it. So, if your furry friend has been making some strange noises, stick around. This video might just have the answers you need. First things first, let's identify the sound we're talking about. This isn't your typical little ahem or a soft cough. The goose honk cough is a loud, harsh, and often dry sound. It's very distinct. Many dog owners describe it as a honking sound, like a goose, or sometimes as if their dog has something stuck in its throat and is trying desperately to hack it up. The cough might come in a series of fits, almost like a reverse sneeze but deeper and more forceful. It often gets worse with excitement, exercise, or even just pulling on the leash. Sometimes, it might end with a gag or bringing up a little bit of white foam. Recognizing this specific sound is the first step to figuring out what's going on with your pup. Now, let's talk about the number one suspect for this cough, kennel cough. The name is a bit misleading because your dog doesn't have to have been in a kennel to get it. Kennel cough, or infectious tracheobronchitis, is basically the doggy equivalent of a human cold. It's highly contagious and can be picked up anywhere dogs gather, the dog park, daycare, training classes, or even just sniffing another dog on a walk. It's caused by a mix of viruses and bacteria, with Bordetella being the most common culprit. The main symptom is that classic, loud, honking cough. The good news is that for most healthy dogs, kennel cough is mild and resolves on its own within a week or two, much like a human cold. Your vet might prescribe a cough suppressant to make your dog more comfortable, or in some cases, antibiotics if there's a risk of a secondary bacterial infection. While kennel cough is common, there's a more serious condition that can cause that goose honk, and it's called a collapsing trachea. This is a chronic, progressive disease that primarily affects small and toy breed dogs, like Pomeranians, Chihuahuas, Shih Tzus, and Yorkshire Terriers. The trachea, or windpipe, is made of C-shaped rings of cartilage. In dogs with a collapsing trachea, these cartilage rings are weaker than they should be. So, when the dog gets excited, pulls on the leash, or even just breathes heavily, the trachea can flatten out, or collapse, making it difficult for air to get through. This restriction causes that distinctive honking cough. The cough often sounds worse at night or after eating or drinking. Unlike kennel cough, a collapsing trachea is a lifelong condition. It can't be cured, but it can be managed with medication to reduce inflammation and coughing, as well as lifestyle changes. So we've covered the big two, kennel cough and collapsing trachea, but what else could be causing that strange cough? Let's explore some other possibilities. Just like people, dogs can have allergies. Environmental irritants like pollen, dust mites, mold, or even strong perfumes and cleaning products can irritate your dog's airway and trigger a cough. This type of cough is often seasonal or occurs after exposure to a specific trigger. If you notice your dog is also sneezing, has watery eyes, or is itchy, allergies might be the cause. Another serious but less common cause is heart disease. In some cases, an enlarged heart can press against the trachea and lungs, leading to a cough. This is more common in older dogs and is often accompanied by other symptoms like difficulty breathing, tiring easily, a reduced appetite, or a swollen belly. A heart-related cough often gets worse at night or when the dog is lying down. This is a very serious condition that requires immediate veterinary attention. And of course, we have to consider the possibility that your dog actually has something stuck in its throat. A piece of a toy, a stick, a chunk of food, or any other foreign object lodged in the airway will cause a dog to cough, gag, and struggle to breathe. This is a true emergency. If you suspect your dog has something stuck in its throat, you need to get to a vet or an emergency animal hospital immediately. Don't try to remove the object yourself unless you've been trained, as you could push it further down or injure your dog. Now that we know the potential causes, what can you do at home to help a coughing dog? First, if your dog is coughing, it's best to switch from a regular collar to a harness for walks. A harness takes all the pressure off the neck and trachea, which can make a huge difference, especially for dogs with a collapsing trachea or kennel cough. Next, try to keep your home environment calm and free of irritants. Avoid using strong air fresheners or smoking around your dog. Running a humidifier can also help soothe an irritated airway by adding moisture to the air. Make sure your dog has easy access to fresh water, as staying hydrated is important. And finally, limit strenuous exercise. Don't encourage rough play or long runs until the cough has completely resolved. A little rest and relaxation can go a long way. So, when is this goose honk cough an emergency? You should seek immediate veterinary care if your dog is struggling to breathe, if their gums or tongue are turning blue or pale, or if they collapse. These are signs of a severe respiratory crisis. You should also go to the vet right away if you suspect they've swallowed a foreign object or if the cough is accompanied by other severe symptoms like a high fever, extreme lethargy, or a refusal to eat or drink. Even if it's not an emergency, it's always a good idea to call your vet if a new cough appears. They can help you determine the cause and the best course of action. A cough that lasts for more than a week, even if it's mild, also warrants a vet visit to rule out more serious underlying issues. To sum it all up, that strange goose honk cough can be caused by anything from a simple cold like kennel cough to a serious chronic condition like a collapsing trachea or even heart disease. While home care tips like using a harness and a humidifier can provide some relief, it's crucial to get a proper diagnosis from your veterinarian. They are the only ones who can figure out exactly what's going on and prescribe the right treatment to get your pup feeling better. Don't just guess or wait it out, especially if the symptoms are severe. Your dog's health is always worth a phone call to the vet. Thank you so much for watching. We hope this video has helped demystify that weird goose honk cough. If you found this information useful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more helpful pet care tips. See you in the next video.